Pharmaminds YouTube channel. Today in our anchor series, we have Shreya Chauhan with us. As a proud mentor, I am very to share his has secured GPAT All India Rank 186, and with incremental improvement, she has secured NIPER All India Rank 76. She is currently pursuing pharmacology and toxicology, and I would like to ask Shreya very important and casual question. Please introduce yourself so that you are comfortable with the setup and everything.
Yeah. So, hello, my name is Shreya Chauhan, and I've completed my bachelor's from NJPRU Bareilly, and currently I'm pursuing masters in pharmacology and Mohali, and an All India rank 76 in NIPER.
Okay, thank you very much, Shreya. So, how do you think being a Niperian is different from being a non-Niperian? The context behind asking this question is to motivate your juniors to like push themselves to get the tech, because they should know the perk of being a Niperian, they should know the advantage, and so that you have achieved a very prestigious tag of being a Niperian. And I want to ask you the perks of being a Niperian. The context behind asking this question is to create an awareness among the pharmacist juniors of yours, so that they just push themselves towards the goal of being an IP, and they stay motivated during the process of study and everything. So highlight some perks of being an IP.
Okay, so like personally, I am not an expert to compare one institution with the other, but the fact that you are associated with a brand like Niper, it it completely changes your mindset. Like it shifts your mindset drastically once you enter that gate, because while you're preparing, you dream of that place and then you work hard for it, and when you finally get it, you become more confident in yourself, and you are more firm that no matter how many challenges you are faced with, you are going to navigate your way through it. So I think there is a mindset shift in everybody who has cracked this exam and come here. I think that would be
The major one.
a distinguishing point. Yeah.
So there is a lift in confidence with respect to the challenges and
Yeah.
everything. Of course, there are opportunities in terms of corporate connections, in terms of learning under great mentors and laboratory instruments. But yes, the grooming, the environment that NIPER holds, because you are always in the exposure of the cream layer of India, who have cracked to national level examination and then secured the seat, of course. So, how was your experience with Pharmaminds? I want you to highlight one instance that of your journey of preparation in which Pharmamind helped you during that time.
Yeah, so when I was preparing in my third year, I had not joined any coachings, and I was very confused whether or not I should join.
Okay.
But I used to follow Akash sir's content on YouTube a lot, and with that I learned that all the tutors in Pharma Minds were Niperians themselves. So that attracted me a lot, and I thought that you know being tutored from a Niperian itself would be a plus point for me. So I joined the team, and it was a wonderful experience in terms of support, with the lectures, with the constant guidance from everybody. Everyone was very supportive and motivated me throughout the journey. Yes.
So yes, you wanted to, like, yes, there was another question, like getting a mentorship from the one who have already tracked the journey was crucial in your point of view. But how it is useful? Like you could have asked your teachers from your colleges and who have actually not cleared the examination. But could you highlight some benefits of getting, like difference of getting added by an Niperian?
Yes, so like I said, most of the tutors in Pharma Minds, they are still young and they're growing themselves. And like Apurva ma'am and Akash Manmode sir, they were tutoring students while being a student in their second year itself. So they have come here and they have experienced a very recent journey
Correct.
for
Yes.
cracking this exam. So the experience is very fresh, and they know exactly how and what challenges they have faced when they were preparing for the exam. And so I think they were very efficient when they guided us throughout the journey. And so I found that very trustworthy as well.
Okay. So now because you value being an NIPER and continue to motivate your juniors to crack GPAT and NIPER examination, could you please highlight some takeaways from your preparation journey, like that turned out to be a turning point, like some of some from your own experience, like do this, do that, something like this.
I think after the CUET results were released, so I had performed very badly, and that was one of the lowest points in my preparation phase because I realized that my preparation was lacking and I had to push myself more. I need to put more efforts in my preparation. So at that point, I prepared a very rigorous revision schedule, and I made sure that I strongly grasp all the major subjects, while keeping in mind that I did not want to leave any minor subjects as well.
Okay.
So that being said, I would uh, make sure that I do my revisions properly, and I would attempt many mock tests, and also make sure that I analyze them at the in the same day or the day after that. So I realized that my preparation was improving gradually, and so I think by the time the dates were near, um I was more confident.
So I want you to highlight and focus more on how to solve MCQs, because what I as a mentor feel is that people and students don't really attempt MCQ the most correct way they should. They do it just for the sake, and I want you to highlight how to solve MCQs during the mock preparation time.
Okay, so I did how Akash sir instructed us. So do all the questions first that you are 100% sure that you're going to get them right. That increases your what do I say
Confidence
the
level. Okay.
accuracy level. Yes, and so you have to attempt those questions in levels. So like in the first level, you need to do all the questions that you know that they are 100% right, or you are 90% confident that they're going to be right. And then you can go with the uh, like the two option
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Elimination
strategy.
method. Yeah.
Yeah, elimination method. Yeah, exactly. So that way, I think I was able to improve my score day by day, and I think that's an effective strategy as well. And
Okay.
I did that in the exam day also.
So how did you
Yeah.
deal with the situation in which you were very much sure that the particular MCQ you take the answer you take was right and it turned out to be wrong. Eventually because you missed the concept and you missed the question, something like that.
Yes, it happens a lot of of the times because sometimes the questions are very memory based, and in the back of your head you think that okay, this I think this was the option, but then it turns out to be wrong, and that I think that stays with you forever. So that is also like an opportunity for you to learn. So don't be afraid of failures or making mistakes. That is a part of the learning curve.
So how did you deal with your weak subjects, because students don't really touch the subjects they are weak at?
Yeah. So my weakest link was organic chemistry. Like
Okay.
it has always been a very intimidating subject for me throughout my school days. So when I realized the importance of that subject because it has a huge weightage in both the exams. So I used to practice from scratch, like from the basics, right from the basics. I would practice from YouTube and from the live lectures, and I did that consistently for every day for 3 months. So that way I was able to get comfortable with that subject. I was no longer scared of that subject. That way I befriended it and gradually I also started to like that subject as well. So yeah, that I think the key is to get comfortable with the subject. Even if
Yes.
you are scared, even if you think you're scared, I think you should pursue it more, you should give it more time. So yeah, that. that would help.
Actually, you are very right, because if you will consistently focus on a subject, you will actually feel comfortable, because your logics will get clear, your concept will get clear, or at the end of the day, you will by heart the things that seems to be very tough. So just keep on practicing things, and everything will get easier day by day, because there is no shortcut to hard work. At the end of the day, you need to work at least, whether it is hard
Yeah.
way or smart way. Yes. So see, because you already mentioned that a failure or a unexpected result from a particular examination really motivated your like really sparked your preparation. But apart from that, because it is a competitive examination, it takes months of preparation. There are stages of stress, no growth, or underconfidence, something like this. And of course, you also already mentioned unexpected result. So how did you stay motivated? How did you guided yourself? What, how did you like really there is brain conditioning required. How did you made sure that you work at least?
Yeah, I think my family has played a huge role in that, because my family has been very supportive throughout this journey, and especially my sister is a huge inspiration, because at that point she was also preparing for her MBA entrance exams.
Okay.
So we both were going through the same situation, and we would call each other on the phone, and we would share our experiences. She would constantly motivate. We would motivate each other. कि ठीक है, हो जाएगा, करते रहो, रोज रोज करो, थोड़ा थोड़ा एफर्ट्स लगाते रहो. And so I always reminded myself कि ठीक है, मतलब there would be failures, but if you are putting your best foot forward, you will eventually get there. And I also think that when you're so determined towards supportive, and everybody in the team, be it Akash sir or Dipanshu sir, they would, after every test, they would revert back, and they would ask you what happened, why did you not do well this time, or it's okay, do this, do that, and you will eventually improve. And so the student teacher connection was very intimate, and it's very special. Like, this is like one of the distinguishing points about Pharma Minds. The student teacher relationship is very uh,
I
intimate. Yeah.
I agree to your point, and I also believe that everybody wants to work. A small push of motivation charges them. Of course, any guru mantra at the end, like for your juniors.
Um, Guru mantra तो यही है that be consistent, and अगर if you have decided something for yourself, even if you're doing a small effort consistently, it will exponentially give you something that you want.
Okay. So
Yes.
thank you very much, Shreya. It was amazing interaction, and I hope the best for your future endeavors. Thank you for attending this, and I really believe that juniors listen to you and stay motivated. Just the way you maintain the consistency, they also maintain the same. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here. It was an honor.